So how are we doing today? It's lovely Friday morning. I believe it's the last Friday in May, so that would make it somewhere around the 29th. And you know, before we get started, how about a big thumbs up? You know, give me a like, if you will. So I am using the GoPro Hero 8 today, Hero 8 Black to be specific, because I know the internet loves specifics. So anywho, on the advice of Road Reality, thank you very much, Road Reality, but well, I may be too soon on the thank you, because I don't know if the audio is going to work or not. Road Reality suggested that I update the firmware on the GoPro camera, and that may or should cure my audio issues that are sporadic, intermittent, or whatever you want to call them. Okay, so we'll try that. So I did the firmware download last night, and I put the SD card in. I let the SD card do its thing and made sure all my settings are where I like them, which is just pretty basic. You know, I use quick capture, so I just got one button to push on and off, because well, let's face it, I could never get the remote to work. And if you use the Bluetooth Wi-Fi to make to operate the camera via the smartphone, it drains the battery like fast. I mean, I couldn't believe how fast it was draining that battery. So I just left getting gas. I got me a full tank of gas, and it's already hotter than blazing hot out. It's already 86 degrees and it's just 9:15. So I'm going kind of a roundabout way, because you know, I mean, I understand gas is expensive, and I really like that 76 gas station that was 2 miles from my house in the direction I was going every time on my ride. But seeing where they're almost 35 cents higher than everybody else, now I go 2 miles in the opposite direction to buy gas. So I have to do kind of a little roundabout, out of my way. I mean, getting to the gas station, fairly simple, but I don't want to go back and sit in traffic. So I take this little route that's kind of out of the way, but it's going to bring me right down to State Road 62, where I want to be. And I just hope all the kiddies are in school, and all the parents are done dropping off their gremlins, or their rugrats. So we shall see. I mean, it's going to be a toasty one. I got myself a jug of ice water, and yes, I'm wearing my gear. You know what I would really like? This is a big ask. I would like somebody, I would actually like Beyond Riders to let me test out a pair of their jeans. Because number one, I haven't found a pair of riding jeans that fit, because I'm fat. You know, I mean, month to month I'm up and down 10-15 pounds. I mean, the first of this month I was up 15 pounds, and now I'm back down to where I was. So I'm back down to 249. I mean, I can gain and lose 15 pounds in a month, which is insane. It all just depends on what I eat and, you know, my exercise routine. And this month my exercise routine was very strong. So yeah, I'm gonna let these cars go, and I will go. Yeah, that guy's got a big CB outfit there. So I'll close this face shield so you can hear me. I hope the microphone's in the right spot. That's another thing. But anywho, yeah, so the only thing I really have on in this, I got location services turned off, well, GPS is turned off, Wi-Fi is turned off, Bluetooth is turned off, voice command is turned off. I mean, the screen is only on for around 1 minute. I have the audio beep on, and I have the blinking red LED on, so I know that, yes, I am recording and making nonsensical videos that, you know, some people watch and comment, other people watch, no comments. I mean, so I just hope, you know, the firmware update did the trick, and if that doesn't work, Road Reality suggested this morning that I do, well, I read his reply this morning, and he suggested I could always do a full factory reset on the camera. So if the audio is hit or miss today, that's what I will do. I will do a factory reset on the camera, because that was one of the other things that was going on, is either the audio wouldn't work at all, and I just get a lot of wind noise and a lot of muffled, you know, garbled talking. It would be fine in one clip, and then in the next clip nothing, and then in the next clip it would be fine. So every time I would, you know, start and stop the camera or pause it, you know, it's like it's had a, you know, a mind of its own. And I never understood that. I mean, yeah, I'm using the correct microphone and the correct adapter with, you know, tip ring something or other. I can't remember all that nonsense. I have to read it because that's another thing. Ever since Crud 19, my brain is absolute spaghetti. Yeah, I'm sorry about the wind noise, but it's so humid. I'm frogging up at these slow speeds. So yeah, ever since Crud 19, yeah, my memory is shot. And I don't know, you know, tomorrow I'm doing a full-wheel brake job on my car. Actually, my wife's car. She drives it 90% of the time. And I've been thinking of recording that, either, you know, one side on the rear, one side on the front. And I mean, can't get easiest brakes, the brakes on the Volkswagen Passat are simple. I mean, a 10-year-old could do it if he could read a book, and, you know, I mean, they are simple braking system. I mean, the hardest part is going to be bleeding, you know, flushing the system. That's going to be the hardest part. But we'll get her done. I bought a couple of those self bleeders. You know, you stick the hose over the bleeder and open it up, and you get in the car and pump the pedal 3 or 4 times, check your fluid level, add to it, check your fluid level, add to it. But I will say this, specifics, I will suck out about 80% of the old brake fluid and top it off with new. So you can not berate me on that. Yeah, caught myself, because I know that somebody, oh, you're supposed to, you know, evacuate some of the old fluid. Yes, I will. I'll evacuate about 80% of it, maybe a little more, maybe 85, because I do not want to get any air into the ABS pump, because then I would be screwed beyond screwed. So that's my story so far. I'm gonna stick to it. It's already gone up a degree. It's up to 87. I'm not sure how many miles I'll ride today. I'm gonna try to get 200 in, but I am not going to try to get 200 in and need prayer to get me to the gas station, because I'm beyond empty. Won't do that. I do have a couple of errands to run. I'm reading through the Volkswagen technical forums there, I realized that I could be short on brake fluid. I have an open bottle that I opened to put some brake fluid in this bike when I did the brakes on this, and I used about 2 ounces, and that leaves me with 10. So I bought another 12-ounce bottle, and that will give me 22 ounces, but according to the Volkswagen forums, I'm going to need about 25 ounces. So I'll stop and get another bottle of brake fluid. That's that. Speed limit 40. What's this? We got a big road construction sign up here. Boy, I've already rambled for about 15 minutes. Holy smokes. I don't know how to shut up. Yeah. Alright, well listen. Why don't you good folks just hang out a bit? Don't forget, big thumbs up. And yeah, just hang out a bit. I'll bring you in at some point along the line and give you some further thoughts. Oh, more subdivision. All right, people, sit tight for a bit. All right, well, it's been about 90 minutes or more or less. Temperature really hasn't skyrocketed. It's still 87, but humidity is off the chart. And I am going to call this the second audio clip test, because really nothing eventful has happened, and I figured I'd just do my enjoy my ride the best I could, because I don't know if you remember couple of videos ago that I made mention that I hurt my knee working on one of our church members' yard. I mean, I was taking down Brazilian pepper trees, and these things grow in the water. They're right on the Manatee River, and these things are nasty. They're just like intertwined spaghetti. Just think of English vines, you know, the way they see you climb the vines over in the United Kingdom, and it just all helter-skelter. Yeah, so it was like that, and you know, foot went between the roots, and you know, I went to walk and my foot didn't move, and twisted up my knee. And after this morning's elliptical escapade, you know, it didn't feel too bad after my elliptical workout. In fact, it felt really good, and I put ice on it like I normally do. And geez, you know, just started aching. I mean, it was painful to take my foot off the floorboard and go down, put it down on the ground. But it just started to loosen up again, so. And I eliminated 3 portions of my ride. Yeah, baby. We got it. Less waving, more focus. That was fun. So yeah, this will be the second video audio test. And I hope it goes well. If not, I'll do what trying to think of his name. Road Reality. I think it's John. Yeah, I think his name is John. Yeah. So I am going to cut this ride short though, because my knee was that achy for that long. I really don't want to hurt myself, because I'm going to need my knee mostly all day tomorrow, because it's going to be hot. It's going to be 95. It's going to be humid. I'm going to start that brake job on my Passat. Hopefully I'm going to stop between 7 and 7:30. In fact, I'm going to get the car up on jack stands tonight, and that way I'll just have to go out there in the morning and zip off the wheels, and I can just start right on the rear brakes, get them done out of the way, and bleed the rear brakes, and then turn it around and nose it into the carport, and I'll be done with the sun by that time, and do the front brakes. So, like I said, I hope this audio is working, because you know, it's usually the first one would work, and then, you know, next one wouldn't, and or the first one wouldn't work, and then the second one, it was weird. I don't know what was going on with this GoPro. I hope I got a big old locust on me. Oh, he's gone. I hope the firmware update fixed it. If not, then what? Factory reset. Oh yeah, big train. Woohoo! Oh yeah, there's where that clown was I was talking about in the last video. He's parked in there, security guard. I'm armed. You can't be in here. I'm armed. I don't care. Ooh, should I blast it? Should I blast it? I should blast it. That was fun. Whee! Just imagine, it's funny how fast you start running out of real estate. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll probably do one more clip, maybe short one. You know, I keep telling myself I'm going to keep these videos like 15 minutes or less. That never happens. So I mean, I'll probably do one, maybe two more very short audio clips. Yeah. All right. So you folks maybe hang out a little while longer, and let's see how this audio plays out. Alright, I guess we're going to call this one audio test number 3. Yep. I'm going straight ahead. Sorry, buddy. I'll take you over to one-lane bridge and turn off the camera, and then I'll do one more clip and see what the audio does on that. I have still yet to find out what all that nonsense is. I would love to know. I sure would. One of my favorite little roads is coming up. It's not long, probably maybe 3 miles. 3 miles I think is pushing it. Excuse me. But yeah, it's one of my new favorite roads. I mean, it's Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Got some osprey up there. Yep, sandy corners. My bald front tire does not like sandy corners. Yeah, I know. Procrastinating, but you know, when you're on a super incredible tight budget, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, so you can't get in there. Oh, yeah, one lane bridge. By the way, if you get Prime TV, one lane bridge is a really good show. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do one more audio test, so I thank you guys for sticking out, even if you're fast forwarding. That works for me. Alright, I'll do one more audio test before I get home. Well, I really wanted to do a third video check riding a bike with the external camera plugged in, but according to this, my battery is dead, and I think the camera may have overheated because it wouldn't turn back on. So yeah, I'm down to 5% battery, and yeah, I think I only talked for maybe 25 minutes. This is another thing that drives me crazy. I even got the extra capacity batteries, and they still barely last a half an hour. All right, yeah, and I'm only shooting in 1080, 720 frames. Okay. Well, that concludes the test. As usual, give me a big thumbs up. Peace and God bless.